Alright, well, I'm starting the stream now. I'll give him a little bit more time while I try to link it and shit to Discord. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna have some double up on the music, but the stream is now going. Okay. Fucking allure. Well, looks like we might not be able to go to the, oh, well, actually, this is up to you guys whether or not you want to go. I shouldn't say anything, though. Just like, when Alor was saying he didn't want to go to Torum's Forest with you, I'm like, well, that's gonna end up bad if he doesn't, if the tank doesn't go. Oh, there it is. I was just about to say, how come it doesn't show my streamer tag? Oh, there it is. It pops up right when I'm thinking it. I just had to think it. I wish that worked for everything. You guys are quiet. I guess that's what happens. Neuromon's breaking. Alor's AFK. Looks like it's just us.
Okay, now you can hear me again.
Yes, now I can
my
hear
push
you.
to talk button didn't work anymore. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know it's been doing that where it's like, for me, it'll just stop making the noises when you're in chat.
It's weird sometimes.
Yeah, it's weird sometimes. And did he agree to playing today? What did it say? Friday?
Yeah, no, today's Friday. Oh, Friday. No, but he in World of World of Warcraft.
No, he's in World of Warships, but I'm not really sure what you said.
I don't think he...
Nope, your internet's going to shit again.
Yep.
Really? How about now?
It's a little bit better. Anyway, yeah, you're choppy. You should reconnect again while I do the
Hello.
while I do the recap. So last game we began the session with you guys making your preparations to visit Torum, your final preparations in the camp, and on the way there, you guys got to do a little bit of talking. I don't really remember what you talked about. It wasn't that important, I guess. But after that, you made your way to Torm's Forest and found that it wasn't as welcoming as Cathal remembered. It turns out that Torm didn't recognize Cathal's presence until she got close enough to him. It was the fact that she was an orc. He thought that an orc was using her name in order to try to access him and possibly do him harm. So once you guys made your way all the way in, shredding a couple of trees while you did, you finally got to Torm, and he recognized you, and you guys had a long chat about various different things. He used his primal power in order to restore you into elven form, and he informed you that you would need to speak to the queen in Idara in order to garner support for the dangerous times to come. And then you and Torm, well, before that there was a bunch of questions, and Torm gave you a bunch of information using his thousands of years of knowledge in order to try to assist you. And then after that, he told Cathal that they could meditate together on her route in order to try to locate it. It took 12 hours to do that, and during that time, while the two, Torm and Cathal, were meditating, Alkindr was practicing his shooting, and he saw a glass box in the wilderness. He decided to inspect it closer, and when he got close enough, he caused the sand that the box was standing on to start to cave in and break the box, and out popped a couple of smoke dudes, when they proceeded to try to make you inhale them, but you guys killed them quite thoroughly. And then after that, Cathal finished up her meditation uninterrupted, and she had a vision. Her vision was of a temple not far from Karmaga near the forest in the mountains, where she was taken to in her vision, and in her vision she followed through corridors, seeing nothing she could really remember, except that when she ended her her journey on this vision, she was staring face to face with a man standing over her root focus. Upon thinking about it, Cathal was able to remember that this man was this very same man that gave up his life to open the portal for Quilox to step through almost 42 days ago now, or over 42 days ago now. And he appeared very dead to everyone. He was most certainly very dead, but there he was in Cathal's vision, standing over the root. And after that, you guys, Cathal informed the group of what had occurred, and you guys wasted no time. Oh, the other thing Torm informed you of was the elf gates and the skeleton key. He told you of the elf gates that he knew of, along with one that was previously mostly unknown. And he told you of the skeleton key that was in the Tanglebriar, possessed by some demons, that had the ability to offer more control over the elf gates. After you guys got through with all that, this was a long session, you finally made your way to Ayadara, walking in, and Cathal was able to gain everyone access to the town, wherein Alkindr learned some more information about Quilox. Ares recruited more troops. Cathal, while waiting to gain an audience with the queen, learned of a haunted house and decided to investigate it and learned of the Ring of Second Chances. And Half Moon Cat was approached by an elf from the Mordant Spire who said that he thought she looked familiar. When he figured that Half Moon Cat was most likely the daughter of the person that he sought, when he noticed that she was half elf. He asked of Half Moon Cat's mother, and at that point, Half Moon Cat spoke with Ares and said that yes, her mother was indeed dead, and this elf, took that very hard, it seemed. And he invited you to the Mordant Spire, and he says if you learn anything, you would at least possibly learn some new tricks if you decided to visit him. And that is pretty much where we left off at Ayadara.
Yes.
Trying to give Alor more time, but of course he just deuces out. We'll probably.
Technically, he wouldn't also don't hear till what Careful says towards the Queen, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah, well, we'll see how long it takes. So, here we are, headed to back to Ayadar. And it is still the 30th, whilst Cathal speaks to the Queen.
Yes.
Queen.
So
I
yes.
guess I should. What is her name again? Do you recall that offhand?
Yes, I
probably
do.
Put a Queen down.
Tilandia Edasrari. I hate her name. Tilandia Edasrari.
Hold on. See if I can find something useful. Whoa, that's an ugly one. Oh, seriously? I was not prepared for this. We're gonna have to get a fill-in here.
Well, what's going on?
I'm gonna put a token down for the Queen. Ah, damn it. Why is nothing here? I can't seem to find anything because these searches are stupid. What, seriously? It sucks. Now that I got Pro, I cannot search the free assets. Like when I search, those assets are not included. It's very annoying. Alright, type in her name. What'd you say? Well, there it is. Good. Alright. So what are you going to do? You will have been informed by the guards that the Queen is ready for an audience.
For an audience. Well, I would then just say request to have the audience with him, and that I want to speak with him to the guards.
Alright, well, they would lead you into the meeting room. You know, it's usually its own room, sitting off near the very front for guests, and they'll probably have different kinds of rooms for different levels of guests, and going to court. Prepared for going with the ringway. Huh.
Doesn't matter. It still works.
Anyway, so damn it, I need to write this thing down. Oh, shit. You don't have... Hold on, just a moment. Because shit's changed for Cathal. I gotta look at your other one. Is your Roll20 sheet up to date? You guys might want to make sure that your Roll20 sheets stay up to date, because those are probably going to be the ones that I use from now on.
The new one is not filled out. That's fine.
I'm looking at your other token, but you can fill that one out too when you get time. You don't have to fill it right away.
Yeah, okay, let me just...
Okay. So, you make your way into the meeting chamber, and you know that it is appropriate meeting chamber for your station as a noble of Idara. And you're taken into the room. No one's there at the moment. They tell you that the Queen will join you shortly, and they request that you be comfortable and that she's on her way.
I bow down and say thank you, and I take out my blade and give it to the guard and say, I don't need this for this conversation. Thank you for all your help.
Oh, clearly they would have disarmed you before the Queen, yes. That is something that definitely would have happened, and you would not have to give up your weapon. They would request it. My bad.
Yep.
One more second. Ooh, wrong thing. Guess I wasn't prepared for this either. Okay. And you are sitting in the meeting room. What do you do?
First of all, I would stand and already wait for her, and actually put the marshal's order. I would put it around my chest so it's clear visible, and also display the ring on the ring figure, the wooden
You
ring.
put the marshal's what?
The
around your
marshal's,
neck?
the marshal's, what's it called? The bit. Wait, I need to look up again. Fuck.
Your focus?
Which is a medallion.
Yeah, a medallion. Okay.
I forgot the word. How do you pronounce it? A medallion. And yeah. And I just wait for
Alright.
it.
So you said you're just standing waiting for her?
Yes.
Okay. 10 minutes passes. What do you do? Are you still standing?
I still wait for her.
Well, after 20 minutes, an elf finally comes in to announce that the Queen is ready to see you. Sorry, I said you were in the meeting room already. You're in a waiting room. She's now in the meeting room, and they're going to take you there to her now. So they take you down the halls. Fairly quickly, you get to Talandia's meeting room, and they leave you at the door.
Cathal takes a really deep breath for a moment, as she then opens the door in actually a bit faster than somebody would guess.
So you push open the door very quickly.
Not that quickly, but not slowly. So I do it in a faster manner, and as soon as I enter the room, do I see her on a throne or something?
No, this is a pretty standard meeting room. She knows you're noble, and has always been very gentle with her court.
Yep.
So she meets you in the room that she would normally meet a person of your station in.
I bow down, careful bows down. Right.
But the first thing you do see when you see her sitting like behind her desk or whatever is a
Yes?
strange and ominous red aura about her.
Nicely. Yeah, I do. Careful bows down with her head. Excuse me, my sudden audience, my queen. I know that I should have announced my chosen earlier, but the request is dire, and it was suggested by me, by Choram, tree of the first world, blessed by Nig and Magd, as well as the survivor of the Earthfall. If you still want to manage me for this sudden intrusion...
Cathal, relax, my fair friend. It has been so long since you've been in town again. Don't just rush into it. How are you? Please have a seat. Speak with me.
I'm sorry, my queen. Thank you for your kindness, but I need to tell you fast about the things which Choram told me to tell you.
Oh, pish posh. Tell me. Don't rush straight into these things. There's plenty of time for them. Please, sit. Have some tea with me. Let us, discuss your life. Have you spoken with, our good friend lately? Your husband?
Well, greetings, my queen.
There he
Yeah.
is.
I returned. So you were presenting your old confidant in his past reincarnation, and the bearer of Horner for fighting
Cathal,
against the
I
tree
am
raiser.
always so delighted by your tricks. It's great to see you again, young. It's Maramis, right? You should know him as Maramis.
Yep.
It's good to see you again, young Maramis. Oh, how I've missed you both so.
Thank you, my queen. But as she sits down slowly, there's an important thing I need to tell you.
Oh, yes. You said Torum sent you here. I am quite sure whatever Torum has to tell me is important indeed, but it is no need to bypass customs, is it?
Well, it isn't, but it might be time to take actions and not wait.
Yes, there's plenty of time for action. Ah, yes, I wish to have tea and speak with my two old friends.
Thank you, my queen. But she sits down and says, okay, we have a little bit of time to speak in calm and silence. How are you doing? How's the kingdom doing?
Oh, the kingdom is very excellent indeed. Oh, we are all doing and working very hard. One second. Do you got any... Hold on. I lost it. Sorry, just a sec. Wow. What is that? You're actually gonna make me pull up your sheet. Hold on. I'll pull up your real sheet since you don't want to update it. Are these sheets really tough to update or something?
Yeah, it's almost updated. I think it's updated. The old one.
Well, let me just make sure.
It's updated.
But she tells you, she laughs and asks you to tell her what adventures you and Maramis have been up to.
Well, I'm looking for a way to reconcile all the lifetimes of your confidant. I went through a lot of lands. I visited the river kingdoms and found out about some of laws which work in cities in lands like Galt, uncivilized matters. As well as I went to Gap and saw the chaos what happens.
What?
You are a bit too free in the world. Rahadum, while that was also an interesting journey. But after I went to Rahadum, I returned to Torum for a while, and I found myself to get more used to the powers of a medium. It was not a really interesting. It was an interesting journey, but nothing to worth mention. And well, I then I went to Dreamerstar on the suggestion of Torum. He said he had a vision that I might find more about the way to get the souls together, and well, I did. And actually, the request and report I want. Report that I got, or it has something to do with me being at Dreamerstar. As Quivelax, a demon appeared.
Oh, well, demons are definitely not good, but yes, what of your other adventures? Have you visited any other of the elves lately?
Excuse me, Queen, but I think the adventures are just a side note. They were interesting at all. Yeah, certainly they were. But my Queen, you need to understand that I saw this demon is something worse than just a normal thing. It has something to do with
Demons, daemons, they're all over the place. Halflings. What? They never end, do they?
They're all over the place, but it's so not that often that they rise in their ranks, and they start to populate even more and faster than they ever did before. They feast on the sticks faster than they did than always. They might overrun the swamps in soon time, and that's why Torum sent me, my Queen. I'm sorry that I need to be so subtle, but my Queen, you need to understand that the matter is important. It seems like that some demons start to rise and build up an army and want to come maybe this way. Torum asked me to request from you to mobilize the armies and be worried if the demons of the swamp start to rise. We don't want to be overcome like we did when the Tree Razor rised in the ranks. We don't want that somebody finishes his work, do we, my Queen?
Of course, we do not wish anything that drastic. I tell you, yes, it is something that we shall have to look into, shan't we? But, you say that these demons in the Tanglebriar are the very same ones these demons that you're speaking of are the very same ones that are still in the Tanglebriar?
No, they aren't. But powerful demon lords always gather the demons which they find. And the Tanglebriar is the perfect place to gather such demons who feasted on the lands for a long time. Also got the Tree Razor vanished for a long time already.
Meramis, we know the full works of demons. They always gather everything which they can. They get the elves themselves on their side if it's needed, and so they will get their own allies from everywhere. And that's why we need to extinguish them as fast as possible and mobilize an army before we suffer again so many losses. And we will lose so many friends and faces, and they will wander into the moonlight. That's nothing we want.
Are you suggesting we start a war with the Tanglebriar? And even when such a terrible blight is on the horizon? That doesn't sound like sound logic to me.
Well, I don't suggest a war, my queen. I suggest only to be ready for the worst. If something happens, we need to be able to move fast and not be too patient. If the demons come, they will come fast. So the army needs to be mobilized, even more mobilized than it is already against Razmir. Razmir is a small threat if you compare it to the demons, which already once brought pollution over our spiritual homeland.
But surely the other lands have been notified of such things and are ready. Armies will crush them as they always have.
They might crush them, but my lady, it might be too late. If they reached our walls, then maybe these other cities will hear, and our Elven Gates have maybe one of the best ways to travel forward and bring armies to us, but not everybody is able to use them. We might be able to defend the city 2 or 3 days, but if we don't mobilize, we will fall within these days before any allies can arrive. And we are currently Chaldiacs, the strong country of the Asmodeus. These foolish worshippers, they will not help. It's not the strongest country and it will not help. Ar'vahl, we saw the dire state of it. Demonstar themselves is in a quite weird situation with Magnamar. They will not help us. Needle, you cannot believe that these Zon-Kafon-loving people will help us. We cannot think that Gold, the people full of revolution, will help us. The River Kingdoms, these are only bandits and small groups. Their armies will not be enough to stop the
My
demons.
dear Maramis, your counsel has always been sought by me. However, I must stress that I do have other counselors, and they have informed me that our armies are quite well prepared.
Well prepared might be not enough, my queen. I'm certain that
You lack faith, Maramis. You have not been in the town for a very long time.
I might lack the faith, and maybe I just mistrust you too much. But it's my honest,
Excuse me.
Strongest request.
What reason have I given you to mistrust me, my dear? Why would you say such a thing?
My queen, I say such thing because I saw the actions another man took who I thought to be powerful. We just need to be careful and prepared. And the wisdom of the trees always helped us elf in our spiritual homeland. And when they now call out that there might be strong danger coming, their roots might have already sensed something. We elves were not blessed by the marked, not blessed by Ning, not blessed by the melancholic voices of the Lost Prince. We might then sense it. The trees are speaking to us. They are warning us.
I do believe that Torum has never guided us faultily.
Certainly never did the nature, and it provided us with the strongest environment to survive. But it's now our turn to provide the environment with protection, my queen.
Yes. Yes, Cathal. You have convinced me. We will redouble our efforts.
Thank you, my queen. I'm sorry for that Maramis was so hastily, but he just tries to protect his homeland, as he did in his lifetime. I'm sorry for the intrusion, and if you want to punish me for my harsh words, and maybe being too sudden, it's okay. I will take any punishment I should take.
Cathal, punishment! I have always been proud and sought after that yours and Maramis's honesty. There are hundreds of yes elves all over this town. I need strong elves by my side.
I certainly hope you do. I hear that some of the modern spy elves are ready to, maybe to help you, and might be able to help you in this case.
What are you? What is this?
This is a bluff, as I don't know anything about the one spy. It's just nothing that they want to aid here on this job. You should certainly talk with them. I have a friend who has a connection with them.
Oh.
I could ask them
She
myself.
says, indeed, the Mordenspire elves may be of use. You wish to travel there on your own?
No, I certainly won't do such things. I'm brave, but not as brave as that. I always travel with my Ram on my side, so I'm never alone. My
Yes,
queen.
indeed. On second thought, I don't know how useful the Mordenspire elves would be.
I can
Thieves and vagabonds. They would not come to our aid. They have ignored us for thousands of years.
But grudge will be laid aside if the danger appears, as the elves will always defend their spiritual homelands, and I'm certain that I might be able to, on the travel, to get more countries to aid us. Might be able to even get some maybe aid from Calisfan, maybe aid from other countries. I will try to mobilize forces to help our country, as every army could be of help in the city. And
I agree,
so the
Cathal. However, be wary of raising an alarm for naught. The elf who cried wolf, and all.
It's better to raise an alarm before seeing any of my friends die. Isn't it, my queen? The life of every elf is more important than anything else. So being too careful is better than
That is one of my fears. What will the surrounding lands think if we start packing soldiers into our walls as if we're going to attack everyone in the area? This is another concern we must face, indeed.
Well, our surrounding countries, the rival kingdoms, are at war with themselves. Rezmir is currently as I hear it, on the brink of dying of old age, this false god. And Galt, there's a revolution. They might think nothing about it. We don't need to fear anything. We only need to fear the demons who might appear. Everyone's life is more important, isn't it?
Well, Cathal, once again, as I said, you have always advised me true. You and Maramis. I give you leave to travel to Mordenspire through the Elf Gates.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I will try my best to get their aid. And I will try my best on my journeys
Shall
to bring more
also
armies.
request one more thing, that you bring a letter to Mordenspire from me. I shall draft it this evening and have it sealed and delivered to you on the morrow.
I will do so. And I will on my journeys, as I will still continue adventuring till I find the way to get the soul back of my husband and reincarnated him as a brightness seeker. I will try to get as most aid for the city as I can, so that not the elves need to stand alone this time against the demons and the pollution.
We have the utmost faith in you, my dear. And you see a large smile on her face.
Thank you, my queen.
Thank you, my queen. We will now leave. And I hope you have a good day and think about these words. I will try to always also inform the council about what we found out in the report, so that they can inform themselves about it too, so they can aid you more in this task.
Cathal. She kind of looks around, looking a little dodgy at that moment, but she says, I fear not everyone on the council is our friends. We must be careful when approaching them.
Maybe not all of them are our friends, but there are enough friends which might give the forces of the noble houses to us in aid and will not wait if the demons appear. Many of them suffered, and many of their ancestors suffered many losses. We will
Yes.
fight.
Yes, well, you do what you do best and wander, I guess, and I will do what I do best and deal with the politics.
And she then she takes out the ring for a moment. That wooden ring. Wait. She takes out the wooden ring and then says, I hope you still remember the ring. You should disenchant it, else I might get it to use it again. As she shows the wooden ring.
The one ring.
You're telling her to disenchant it?
Yep.
Am I missing something? I don't understand.
If she's really a queen, she knows what the ring is. And knows that it's a missionism and has no magic.
Well, she would be able to tell you that.
No. I'm sorry, King.
I'm sorry, my queen.
She would, yeah, then, okay, so you were trying to bluff her, and she would say, but careful, of course you know there is no enchantment on this ring.
No, it's true. I was thinking just something about that. I might be confused. I'm sorry, my queen. This has been work for me. Thank you again for listening to my request and report. And with your honor, I will take them and leave. I have people I need to report to too. As she bows down.
Thank you for your faithful service, Cathal. And she touches you on the head. I shall look forward to hearing from you again soon. And remember, I will have that letter for you in the morning.
I will pick it up.
As she leaves.
Alright.
Towards the tavern.
So you go to the tavern where everybody is assumed to be at tonight, and I'm assuming you're going to talk to them when everybody is together at the tavern tonight.
I should say
Yes.
that, I mean, just so everyone remembers, he is, like, at the library until midnight. So, I mean, you can fill me in later. Doesn't matter.
Careful,
Okay,
Snow
so
and Elf again. She's meditating. It doesn't need sleep.
No, yeah, well, you don't, but you still have to meditate for 8 hours, first of all. And,
Yeah, but meditation can be done with more often interrupted. To be interrupted. That's the only good thing about meditation. Meditation.
alright, well, then we'll say that happens for the evening. Cathal, you want to speak to everyone together, so you'll wait until the morning, and that is when the next month starts.
Oh no.
Turn off this music now and go back to
Damn my voice.
something else.
Your voice is just jumping all over the place. What is that you're using?
I use a voice changer, but at the same time I change my voice the whole time. But this takes a lot of air out of my lungs. But
It is now the 1st of Erastus.
Erastus?
Erastus? E-R-A-S-T-U-S, Erastus.
Cool.
The 43rd day since Fire Mountain. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Eller's gonna come. He never actually agreed to playing. I asked and he responded, but he He didn't actually say yeah, like, what a loser.
Eh,
Anyway, so
Right. So on the, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt you if you're saying something
no,
important.
go ahead.
Right. So as the clock ticks over, I would like to spend the first D4 hours. Okay, so I would like to spend an hour trying to locate elf gates, like trying to remember, I guess, about the location of elf gates in Numeria, which was a history, right?
I was saying that you roll for research to just remember. I mean, it doesn't take you an hour to remember something.
Oh, well, I don't know, because it's a knowledge check, so I was like, I don't know how. So I guess I could just do it. But it is history, right?
Yeah, you can do a knowledge history to see if you remember anything about more elf gates, if you know more than Torum.
Probably not, but I want to try. Maybe there was a few. Let me.
you maybe remember Thessalonian runes, which might to look to you similar to an elf gate, and there might be
Yes, yes, like that. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to add Tears to Wine onto this, honestly. So what does that tell me?
You don't know of any other elf gates.
Okay. Can I do a local to see? Well, I mean, I get. I guess there wouldn't be any. I guess I could do a local to see if there were any recent mutterings of it, but I haven't been. He hasn't been in Numeria in a while, so I don't know if that would even make sense.
Recent mutterings of the elf gates?
Hey, okay, like you said. Let me see what it was. Aha. So like it could do. What the fuck? Uh-huh. History to know of reference to gates in the past. Local to know of stories of active ones. So could I do a local to
Sure.
know if there's a? Yeah, okay. 43. Oh, that's a nat 20. Nice. But yeah, 43 because of Tears to Wine.
Nobody knows anything else about any other elf gates.
Alright. And then I think it was about like 2 that he would be out of the library then. To go and do things at the alchemy lab. In the what's it called? The research room where all the explosions happen. And then there's a large, and then the gun explodes. So comes out of the research room with like stuff on it, like suit on his face and the bent, ruined mechanism out of the gun. Skeleton is frowning at it. And then he goes up to the alchemist at the reception, I guess.
Yeah, okay. And?
Hey. Sorry.
What happened to you?
Right. Well,
Working
basically,
with some volatile stuff there, eh?
Yeah. I was trying to mix black powder for uses in this thing. He holds up the gun skeleton thing. Well, as you can see, it's kind of ruined. Um, there's nothing wrong with the powder itself. It's just I didn't build this properly. Ugh.
Well, you came to the wrong place for advice on that, son.
Well, actually, I was actually wondering if you had adamantine here, or do you know when they open, or if they close? I don't know how your businesses work. Actually, since
Young
you
man,
don't.
if you want adamantine, you might find yourself some dwarves.
Ah! Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Alright. Thanks. Sorry for the explosion. I cleaned everything up, so don't worry about that.
As you should, young man.
Indeed. Have a good day. Thank you.
Is it daytime yet? Last I checked. He trails off as you walk out the door.
Okay. So Alcandra will return here like 2:30, and I assume everyone else is asleep. So he will just wait until people start to wake up.
You're just gonna hang outside the smith for 6 hours?
Oh, not outside the smith, just like in the tavern. He's going to go to the tavern first
Okay.
and wait for people like his companions to wake up so that we know what we're doing.
Well, Ares would probably be the first one up, but he's not here, so who else is up after that?
Careful would be up pretty early, I think, too. As soon as, she only sleeps 6 hours. Well, maybe 6 hours because of Aslan stars. So, yeah, she would wake up too. That's most likely 6:30.
Okay, so whatever she's doing, Alcandor has to do his obedience at 7. No, at 6. So he would come down at 7 to the common room, or whatever it's called. The tavern. Is she there?
Yep, she stands there in the tavern room. As soon as she sees you, she says hello. Hello, Elkana.
Hey.
Long time not seen.
Well, it's about normal for me, isn't it?
That's true. How's been your day yesterday?
I did get some research done, which is good. I got a bit more on the demon. Ah, shit. He slaps his forehead. I forgot. I can't believe I forgot. I wrote this down. But I suppose I was so excited about the gun that I actually wanted to check the library for a few references, but I suppose I can wait a bit.
You certainly should wait. As my day yesterday went, how should I say, not as planned. Do you remember when we met first time the Spellseer?
Yeah, sort of. And
Also the red radiating light, the aura. I saw it in
You
between
see-
too.
his eyebrows shoot up and his eyes go wide with alarm. It seems like unusually expressive. So you know that it's very like this is very shocking to him. Like, oh, that's wonderful.
It certainly is wonderful. But There's some worse part about it. Although Careful is not the best person reading humans and elves. She noticed that she was lying, or actually trying to avoid a conversation about the dangers lying ahead.
Hmm.
And I've had the feeling that she just tried to stall, and that she is not telling the truth about trying to mobilize the army. But one future self handled it pretty good to make her see that the armies will come to here. We suggested that we try to go to the modern spire and get the elves to aid the city, which will make her force her to actually build up an army, because else the modern spire will see that, well, Yadara doesn't build up an army.
Well, we do have the permission to go through that gate, right?
Yes, we got certainly the permission. Careful just needs to pick up a small piece of letter. And then we can head to these foolish elves who went away from this country. Understandable.
Speaking of elves, taps. His finger taps at the wall. Speaking of letters, I don't know. I said elves. I wonder, because she is very quick to reply. Maybe the response might come today. Otherwise, I'm going to have to send an addendum. But other than that, did anything else interesting happen yesterday?
This is up to what you seem to be interesting. I would say that just small conversation with the family and doing reunions are not important.
As
Well.
you then hear Careful just say, yes, I just met up with my family. Nothing else. And I don't have a very interesting day, but the meeting with Talandia. And this meeting was more a horror for myself, seeing that the queen is not behaving as herself.
I mean,
And
we don't actually know exactly what it is that Rita Aura does.
Certainly, but she trying to avoid she trying to avoid suggestions of mine to protect our country better and try to prevent the death of an elf. To avoid that, this doesn't seem to be her. Her kind-hearted heart, the heart which warms for every elf and beats for every heartbeat of every elf. She's almost the mother of all of us. Has the feeling at least of it. And so we can be certain it is doing something which changes the mind of a person. But we should be careful with such. I should be careful with such presumptions, presuming such things.
Yeah, that's fair.
She looks up and says, couldn't you try to do research on such auras?
Well, I've been doing that research as part of my research on logs, but I haven't yet come up with anything that would resemble what is happening right now. Unfortunately.
Well, then you might look deeper into it. I hope you found out what his domains are and what divine magic he grants. Didn't you?
Well,
What
I
do his
haven't-
lunatics get?
I haven't actually gotten anything that.
Were you waiting for everybody to come down to have this conversation?
No, Careful didn't.
So Halfman, Cat, and Ares are not a part of this.
Yes. Well, look, they could come down.
It is a long conversation. Halfman, Cat, when would you come down?
I would go to bed at midnight because we performed. Wake up at 8, so 8:30, 9 o'clock. Probably 8:30.
And we're switching at 6:30. Fuck.
Yeah, I guess your conversation isn't gonna be that long, huh?
Yeah, I don't think it gonna take so long. As Gaffel has still a job to do in the morning.
Hmm. Well, I mean, no. Like, he came down at 7. So,
Yeah, it's true, it's 7, but still 1 hour and 13 minutes. That would be a long conversation.
well, okay. Back to the conversation.
Well, but you know that he's a full demon, so something tricky in his mind. And if remember that you have said to Careful something like he is a master of manipulation, so we can be certain it has something to do with his powers.
Oh, yes. If we're talking about his power specifically, I actually found quite a lot about that, and we will go on and
Oh,
open
you found
his-
something.
he will open.
That's surprising.
Yeah. He will open his. Oh, sorry. Continue.
He just says you seem to be more competent than Careful is.
See, that's a bit. Look, we have different strengths. She knows.
It's just the
about
truth.
The world. Now, she knows about the world, and I know about books. So that's kind of the entire reason why you guys even have me around, isn't it?
You're a person who can you're not annoying like the paladin. Of your religion.
I wouldn't say he's annoying.
True.
Exactly.
He is a fool for having his faith and faith.
You see him like close his eyes and just like puts a hand on his chest. Like, you know how monks do? Like, yeah, like that. Like, the shalom, whatever the fuck. And it's like, Anyway, here, look at this. And he opens his journal and he shows her the stuff that he's found about the spell-like abilities. And see, a lot of these things are extremely worrying. I don't actually know if we can do anything against these.
These seem to be really strong.
That's a bit of an understatement.
I've seen greater things.
I'm sure you have.
But I see one thing which interests me. The domination of a person and the charm of monsters. You see where this can lead to, don't you?
Huh. Well, actually, neither of them seemed to dominate it, right?
Well, they don't need to be dominated, but seeing already these kind of things he can do to people, I can't think of greater spells which he might be able to just use with a scroll or something. I just did such things myself. Maybe to burn some churches, but, well. But these people, you don't need to worry. The people I burned also just said every morning that that it's not the day they want to die, because they have work to do. Killing people as these foolish lunatics always do.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough, I suppose. He looks out the window. I think what we need to do is we have to talk to everyone later. You did say you had work that you still needed to do, right? In the city?
Yes, I needed still to take the letter, which for the modern spire, for the queen herself. And I hope maybe she is herself again. And we will see how this goes.
Well, we can only hope. Excelsior did seem to return to normal the day after. Or, well, as far as we know, at least. So,
Yes.
So, how long would that take you guys? This conversation.
think
Take you
about.
right up to 8 o'clock.
I guess, yeah, sure.
No, why not? There would be much more talking. I guess.
Guess I could be like talking about what the like all of the stuff that only the older races would be talking about. I don't know until Half Moon Cat comes down.
Oh no.
Terno,
Yep, what's up?
Are
you coming down?
you coming down?
You guys done talking?
Yeah, man, come on.
Well, I come down and I order breakfast. I see you guys at a table.
And
I
careful
come
with
and sit
him.
down with you guys.
Careful
Oh,
with
by
him.
the way, nobody ever settled up for this inn.
What?
You guys didn't pay for the inn.
I did, actually. I marked off 20 gold. Already.
For this one?
Yes.
I don't remember you telling me you paid 20 gold.
I think I never told, but I have marked on my sheet already.
Okay.
I am currently. You know how I have to fly careful. She throws gold around. Place, yeah. I'm currently at 700 gold only. Because of that.
Oh, good morning, Half Moon Cat.
Are we leaving today?
Well, later probably. I don't know how many oh god. How many nights did you pay for, Ethel?
Enough that's so that we are safe.
That doesn't answer the question, but okay. We're probably leaving either today or tomorrow. I don't know what Ares wants to do yet. But yeah.
Do you have anything to do, Half Moon Cat, today?
What?
Do you have something you want to do today?
No, I thought we did our research here.
Well, I think she looks towards Lakanda. Did you made all your research? Because
Yeah. See him
What?
you can see him wibble his hand like, I could do a bit more.
and she looks back to Kath and says, "Well, we might stay here till the afternoon because I have also still one job to do. I need to get the letter for the modern spire."
Did you roll on the portent without me knowing?
No, I didn't. That's why I'm saying I could still do more. I only did the demon research.
So
Where are we traveling from here?
Well, pulls out a map, puts it.
Oh, Cathal, you still have to tell him about your experience in the house.
Hey, that's true.
true. So many things. Oh, I should also tell. There is a house which was rumored to be cursed. I think Jairus found out about it because when he looked for jobs, and I went there. There was a girl who was kind of different. But she wanted to we find the ring out of a tomb of a family, which is nearby, which we could do on after the afternoon, maybe. And it's the ring so she calls it of second chances. It might be useful.
You said the house is cursed? How is it cursed?
As people say is haunted, but I didn't feel anything. I had at some points the feeling it might be a spirit which I'm talking to, but I don't think it is.
Well, if anyone would know, it would be you, wouldn't it?
I focused a lot on psychic imprints on items and not on flying around. Might be.
There is also that. Fair enough. Alright. So, I guess we will go over... How far away is that from Thornstead, actually? Oh, it's about there. Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
What is it that she wants you to do?
Get a ring out of the tomb called the Second Chances ring. Ring of Second Chances. I don't know what it does.
So
but...
we're going to rob the dead?
No, we have a permission. It's not robbing it. It's just helping a woman get back an item she wants.
You also got a key for the tomb.
Why
Yes.
couldn't she just go to the tomb and get it?
I think it has something to do with the weird, strange feeling I had towards him. And if the strange feeling is true, it might be that she needs it to rest freely.
Never mind, we can't hear you.
Fuck.
Continue.
I heard him.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear.
I hear him, but I just don't understand him half the time.
She said we could make, if it's true what she said, if she wants that item, and if it's true what I presume she is, maybe, if she wants it to get her final rest. Maybe.
Okay, so the key is real, though, right? Can I see it?
She gives the key to Alcanda.
He holds the key and inspects it. Taps it against the
She
table.
gave you the key?
Yes, she did.
So I wouldn't know this as well as you would. I mean, I have a fair amount of knowledge on ways how that would be possible. But can spirits normally hold physical objects?
It's certainly a possibility that I can. There are haunts of various kinds. There's haunt just being dust and raised up from books and blinded people.
That's fair enough. What returns the key?
But such haunts are normally also only found in countries with difficult conditions.
Yeah. Alright. Well, we have the things that we need to do. If Arius comes back, tell him I'm doing the book thing. I will actually stop at this blacksmith on the way, but I should be there for at least the next 4 to 8 hours. If you need me. And he stands up. You guys have a good one.
Well,
And
we're gonna say that actually Ares doesn't come down. He apparently is not in his room. If you go to check it, Krotos would eventually come down, and he doesn't know where Ares is either.
Okay.
He would ask you guys if you had seen him.
No, we didn't see him. I thought he was with you.
yeah, actually that was my assumption as well.
He's probably drinking again.
Just a fool running around and doing nothing, I guess.
Hey, don't knock prayer. Your communion with your deity is very important.
I see how important it is. It's important to burn the sacrifice for it.
Anyway, I will see you guys later.
Do you need help researching?
Hmm. He stops as he's walking away and turns around. Um. I. Okay, you know what? You promised to be on your best behavior, right?
What are you saying? I'm always on my best behavior.
All right. Well,
Bluff check.
I get this. I'm going to.
Ain't no damn bluff check.
Fucking liar. All right. You know what? You can come along with me. Oh my god. I know.
I told you, GM doesn't pick that. The player does.
Oh my god. I don't need to roll though. But yeah. Look, as long as you don't cause any problems, because we really don't need reason to have them revoke our visas. As long as you don't cause mischief, you can come and help me.
Have I ever caused mischief?
Not that. It's like a very bad feeling in the pit of his stomach. But he can't justify it, so he doesn't say anything. Anyway, I do. If you can help me, perhaps locate another manual of knowledge. I don't know whether this place even has one, or what it would be. But he brings out his manuals of history, nature. They look basically like this.
Do they all look the same? Even the one that I took? This is out of character, of course.
I don't know. I think like they have like different coloring, but they have like the same general design. Aaron?
Yeah, same general design, same general handwriting and such. You'd be able to tell the style, yes.
Okay. So I will, while I'm doing research on the port, and you could go looking around for one of those. I suppose you have the time.
Now, if I find this book, do you want it?
Okay. No, don't do that. Don't do that. If you find the book, please tell me, and then we can go and talk to the librarians on duty and see if we can work something out with them. It might be that I just have to, because these things are kind of important. Even if no one uses them, they're kind of valuable to the right person. So it might be that I might just have to read it here, or just just don't 5-finger discount it.
Well, I never.
Okay. He stands up.
Bluff. No, just kidding.
You shut up!
Oh god. Anyway, he kind of gestures at her. If you're coming, then I just want to go stuff at the blacksmith first. And yeah, okay. So they go over to the blacksmith. Does he have any adamantine? A lump of adamantine? Just 300 gold. Aaron?
He doesn't have any adamantine now.
Okay.
Oh wait, roll a diplomacy check.
Oh god. Oh, this is the wrong person for this shit.
He doesn't have any adamantine, though. It couldn't get any worse than the answer I already gave you.
Yeah. Okay. He's going to frown, and then he's going to go to the merchant.
I'm going to see if my roll
So-
is better.
You do that. It's not. Well, I mean it is, but it's also not. So he's gonna go to the merchant and he's going to ask them. Is that another diplomacy?
They would direct you to the smith.
Oh god damn it. Okay.
What are you doing?
It makes a mental note. Well, basically, you know the fire I'm trying to build. It blew up, and I figured out the problem. But I need a tough metal to replace the part, and apparently the only place that would have adamantine here would be the smith, but he doesn't have any. So, I mean, at least he didn't say. I guess I could talk to Cathal about that later. Anyway, look, let's just go to the library for now. Come on.
What are you wasting your time on that firearm thingy?
Hey, it's a personal thing, all right? Just don't worry about it. And they go to the library, and he will do the history check.
Where are you?
The
going?
library. Library.
You're not at the library.
I don't know what the library is. I'm sorry.
Neither do I. I don't know. Pick one.
Nah.
11, 13. Go to a building. That doesn't look like a library.
Go to
Oh
13.
no, it doesn't really look. No, let's go to 13. So that would be. You know what? Actually, let's try to rush this one. Let's try to rush this one. I'm going to do a history for the portent. And I don't think I could actually... okay, yeah, I'm going to do a history for the portent. Here it is. Okay.
Wow.
I need to stop rushing things, clearly. Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
You rolled
Mark
a Terranel.
Mike Iradara on the cities checked. You do not find any new information on the portent.
Yeah, I'm not really good at this searching quickly business.
You actually you do find references to it, but no, nothing new.
Yeah, okay. I can't actually edit the thing. Also.
You want to put the portent in the library?
No, I mean, like, I can't edit the sheet. I mean, the portent handout. So I can't put Iadara has been checked.
I walk up to the librarian.
Okay, and?
I wait until she addresses me. Or he.
Or you walk up to the librarian.
Yes.
I didn't hear that. The librarian says, hello.
Hello, I have a question. Books in the library, are they just for checking out, or if I find something, is it for purchase?
Well, my dear, I guess that would depend on what you find.
Okay, thank you. And is that as long as Alcander is doing his studies, I'm looking for another manual.
That take a D4 hours.
However long you took.
Yeah, that's 4 hours.
Yeah, I'll just keep on looking until you tap me on the shoulder and say, yeah, let's go.
Okay, do the roll.
I'm assuming perception.
It's a perception, diplomacy, or some local.
Whoa, half moon cat. A 23? I didn't even think you could roll a 23.
Hey, man.
What are you talking about?
That is enough to locate another manual. Half Moon Cat searches through the stacks for a similar book to the one she had seen previously. And she pulls one off the shelves and runs it over to Alkender.
Wait, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm re-rolling the fucking check. God
Why
damn
are
it.
you re-rolling the check?
Because I have investigative mind.
You can roll twice. We forgot that.
How does the
Okay,
book
so
look?
that's... Jesus Christ. That's a 38... Oh, wait. 31. 39. That's a 39. Does that make a difference at all? Yeah.
You do not find any new information on the portent.
Okay, never mind.
Does it look like that book has been in that shelf for a while?
As you pull it off the shelf, it's quite dusty. You can't even read the title at first, but you recognize the style of the book and the the colors and the spine and everything. So you pull it off the shelves and you rush it over to him.
Let me see how long that took me.
Yeah. For the love of God and all that is holy.
You're good at rolling them ones. It doesn't matter. He took 4 hours, so you took the whole time looking for the book, or you didn't. It doesn't matter.
I know. I just walked
said
over
you
to
were-
him and I put it on the
Okay.
table. I go, easy challenge.
What? And then he takes the book and he dusts it off frantically.
No wonder you didn't succeed in your portent research check. You were interrupted, and you got excited about this book.
Yes.
Don't dust it off.
Too late. He dusted it off.
It does it enough to see the title only.
Oh, too late. You just said you dusted it off. You can't amend that. You dust off the cover of the book in excitement, and it says, "Plea Bottom's pot smears. In the know. Local knowledge."
Oh, this is This is a good one actually. Well, the engineering one would probably have been, but that's probably not here. So, good job.
What are you
Happened.
collecting these books for anyway?
Well, basically, these manuals, they contain revolutionary techniques and important information that no one has had access to for several years. The problem is that most people can't read these things because they're alchemist manuals. But being an alchemist myself, I can decipher it. So basically, in layman's terms, they make me, he raises his hands, does air quotes, smarter, which is good for us.
And how many of these books are in that set that you're trying to collect?
Well, there are 10 main sources, there are 10 main categories of knowledge, so that would be 10 I have. 4 of them, well, 5 with this one, assuming I can get it. And, well, yeah, we
So
know
you
what
have
the
4
sixth
in your
one
possession?
is. Yes, that I know of. He narrows his eyes. I'm sorry.
So when we get 9, we know where the 10th one is.
Yes, which is good.
Well, the
Okay.
librarian said that that you can purchase books depending on
Well,
what book it is.
Oh yeah,
That's
that
why I
is-
said not to dust it off.
Well, yeah, but I got excited. Look, okay. Look, if we can't purchase it, I'll just check it out and I'll return it later. These papers should be valid for a while, and even if they aren't, I should be able to send a courier, an elf courier. So he walks over to the front desk. Hello, my good madam.
When he goes over to the librarian, I I don't go with him. I leave.
Okay.
Just so the librarian doesn't think that like we're together.
Wow. Okay.
No, because I asked that question, and you're going to try to purchase a book.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he walks up and he greets her. No, my good madam.
Hello there.
Hi, I'm actually interested in this book. And he puts the book down, turns it around, and shifts it towards her so she can see the title.
Ah, pot smear. Huh. What a quack.
You can see his face like twitch for a second. Yes, quite. But his works are quite amused. You see, he's physically forcing himself.
Whatever you're into, darling. What can I do for you?
I would
Do
actually,
you want that dusty old thing?
yeah, yes, actually, I would like to have this. If I mean, I would prefer to purchase it, but if that's not acceptable, then what are your borrowing terms?
Well, cutie, what kind of purchase did you have in mind? And she kind of touches your ear.
What?
Wait till I tell your pen pal.
She's looking at you over her librarian glasses.
Yeah,
You're quite
okay.
a smart one, aren't you?
I suppose. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to sense motive. This woman. The fuck?
I think we all know her motives.
Listen. No. What is her motive? Why is she staring at him like that?
You get the impression that she wants you.
It just kind of blinks very slowly. It's like, yes, right. So how much would I have to pay for this book?
She kind of giggles and then nods her head to the back room.
He looks over to her shoulder to the back room. Is the door open?
Yeah, the door's open right now. To the back room.
What is that?
Just
What
do
is
it. It'll be the best minute of your life.
Wow, that's rude.
Yeah, you got Stitch, it's not that good.
Delfer.
That's not funny. Okay, so I don't. How much money would you like for this book? Have gold. I'm
She
sure you
kind
could
of-
use some gold.
She starts to look pouty.
Yes, that's very
And she
charming.
takes your hand and starts
Right.
running her fingers over your hand.
I
It is a very interesting book, isn't it, darling?
You literally you can see his face just goes flat. You literally just called him a quack not 2 minutes ago.
Well, I could be convinced.
I honestly don't think I could do the kind of convincing that you seem to want me to do. Oh.
What's the matter? Are you a eunuch? You don't got all your little parts down there?
Yes, I
Do damper not work?
Okay.
You're such a cute little thing. It's a shame.
Yes, rather quite. So 100 does 100 gold sound good? Oops.
Are you really turning me down, honey?
Can I? Oh god damn it! Can I censor motive again?
What do you mean? You don't. You can. I mean, you can. Yeah, sure.
I want to know, like, if things are going to go sour if I say no. This will not influence his decision, but he will know what is going to happen afterwards. Does she give the
You get the
impression that
impression that she would not like it if you turned her down. Yeah.
looks down at the book. And then he closes his eyes. And he offers a prayer unto the Master of Masters.
For real.
For guidance.
Self-perfection, I just say. Yo, DD.
Just like perfect yourself, my child. Like, that doesn't help me, but okay.
You hear the voice of the Archmage speaking about a religion.
Right. I'm extremely flattered that you. I'm extremely flattered at the offer, but okay. He thinks. I have a person waiting for me at home, so that really would not work. I'm sorry.
Darling, what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Yes, but it would hurt me, you see. We're very much in love.
Well, that's a bluff check for
That
you.
is a bluff check for me. I can't bluff. Oh god, I have a -1. Oh god, I have a -3. I'm worse than I've got. Okay.
And she says, well, clearly you're not that into her. You're fibber. And it actually, that you're lying about your girlfriend makes her kind of seem more endeared, and kind of, she is a bit more aggressive.
Oh, god damn it. Why am I digging this hole deeper?
She thinks, oh, well, clearly he does want to go in the back.
No, listen. Listen. Okay, how about we do the transaction now and then take care of business later. Okay?
She says, hard to get. Okay, later. If you want this book, you can come meet me at my house later. And she plucks it out of your hands and tucks it under her arm.
It makes that sound. Okay.
The librarian's name is Clarissa.
What? Clarissa.
Oh wait, you don't know that though, because you didn't ask. So.
Yes. Okay. And whose house am I going to? Exactly.
All right, now she tells you her name. But say, I gotta stop giving those things away.
Yes. And he will give her his name. And he will walk out of the library with a straight face. As soon as he leaves the library,
I'm waiting for you outside the library.
What he does first is he collapses against the wall, like just in front of the library, and then when he sees it, he's like, hi. Hey.
Did you fail again?
Listen, I'm not good with people, okay? But, luckily, there may be a way to remedy this situation.
Do you want me to go and get it?
Now see, want is a strong word, but the alternative is me, doing dynasty, as the young kids call it these days, with
What?
with strangers. So I would really rather not do that. So
What are you talking about? You're mumbling. Why
yeah,
is your face all red?
I've been through a lot, right? I've been through a lot.
Spit it out, man.
Okay. Half my cat. There's librarian. The librarian on duty is called Clarissa. We have to go find her house later. I don't know how much later, because I forgot to ask because I was so eager to get out of there. But we have to go to her house later, and then we have to take the book because she's taken the book, and I can't get it from her through normal means.
What do you mean, take it from her?
Go sneak into her house. And okay, well, no.
Oh, so it's okay. It's okay to take this book, but it wasn't okay to take the other book.
Yeah. That's. I just.
Why is she bringing the book to her house?
Well, I mixed that.
It sounds like one of those monsters from the forest.
Did Alkindor actually make that noise?
Yes, he did. He's like, listen.
What has gotten into you?
Listen to me, Half Moon Cat.
I'm trying to, but you're not making sense.
Sometimes
you can sense more of him.
You can sense more.
Yeah.
This is.
You gotta try that.
Yeah. So you get
that's enough to get the impression that you're avoiding trying to tell her something.
Yes.
Spit it out. You can do it.
Okay.
Did you try to steal it and she caught you?
No. I'm not a rogue-ish type. It would be very obvious if I tried to, my finger just count something. Trust me. No. See, what happened was I gave her the book, and she called it, and you can see his brow furrows a little bit. She called the most brilliant mind in several hundred years a quack. And then she solicited me in exchange for the book.
What'd she want you to do?
Do you understand what the word solicit means?
No. What does it mean?
Okay, so basically, when a man and a woman love each other very much, they do things.
Does she want to have sex with you?
Yeah, why did you say that?
That's what it's called. Isn't it silly?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
That's why your face is red, huh?
She was offering coitus, and I don't want. I feel like that would be taking I'm always a slut for learning a bit too far. But I don't actually know how else I can gain the book off her, because clearly she doesn't want it. But she's taking it to her house.
I think she wants it.
She
just doesn't want the book.
Yes, you see.
So why don't you just do it?
Cat.
You want the book, don't you?
I don't want any book that much. Look, this is...
Oh, you're still in love with the pen pal.
Okay, first of all, no. Second of all, this is something that you don't just do with anybody. Okay. I'm not going to... Listen, I have my reasons. Alright? just. But you are right. We can't just be breaking into people's houses because of books. I have to calm down about these things. They're legendary,
Well,
but they're.
do you think she wants to have sex with you or just someone?
This is a very good question. No,
Because I have somebody perfect for the job.
that Krotos,
Bingo!
Half-Moon Cat, you genius! He takes her and shakes her by the shoulders. I can't believe I can think of
But
that.
you know, if it don't work, you have to go in there and do it.
No, actually, I know precisely the opposite of that.
Then how are you going to get the book?
Oh, well, I will simply. What will happen is. We will simply have to think of something else.
Well, if Krotos can't get it, maybe you should get her drunk and make her think she had sex with you.
Well, I am pretty resistant to poisons.
You're going to poison her?
No, I'm not going to poison. It was a joke. Half-Moon Cat, listen. Let's just. Actually, we should stop skulking around the library. He starts to leave the library. Let's go.
I start heading to the inn.
Yes. And we talk to Krotos. Krotos!
Is Krotos in the inn?
Krotos is still in the inn, yes.
When we walk in, I see him, I go running over to him. Hey,
I
buddy.
lag behind.
Hello, my
her.
child.
Hey, I think I have a job for you. Actually, Alcander has a job for you. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, hey, hi.
Oh,
Krotos.
indeed.
Hello.
What can I do for you, my boy?
Yes, hi.
I
Krotos.
stand next to Alcander and don't say anything.
As Half-Moon Cat so eloquently put it, I do actually have a request of you that I would greatly appreciate you doing.
Where is Cathal / Maramis right now?
At the morning. Wait. No.
No, it took him at least 4 hours. When did you go to the library?
We went to the library like just past 8, so like because we went around the town. So we went
Probably
Smith's,
around
Merchants,
9.
then libraries.
So 9. So you finished at 1 o'clock.
Because
Yeah.
I
And
came
so
down
this-
at 8.
Yeah. So this would be about 1 o'clock when they're going back to Krotos in the inn.
So what did you do for
So
4 hours?
Would Cathal be there? What
Uh,
would she be doing?
Careful. We need to look now how long everything will take. Careful will go in the morning. As soon as they leave, she leaves too to Talandia, trying to get the letter. She would greet the guards and say that the queen said that she wants to give her a letter in the morning, and ask if she's already awake, or if she left the letter for her.
The guards would inform you that she intended to have the letter delivered. She's been delayed, and it will be sent to you as soon as possible. If you did not mind staying a few more hours, affairs of state keep her up.
And then ask if thank you. This was good information. Are already some of the people of the council are already here. I have some things I want to speak with them about.
They would tell you that the council members are not meeting today in preparation for the festival tomorrow.
Okay. So there's nobody here? Okay. Still thank you. Then I will try to informs them somehow else. Thank you for the information. And be wary in these hard times. Be careful
Okay.
in these hard times.
So, be careful in these hard times. All right. So that doesn't take very long. It's still morning for you.
I would go to my family.
Okay. You gonna hang out with them all day?
Not only, because I'm gonna tell my dad theoretically what Forum said.
Aaron, check his journal.
And that he should speak and ask him to inform the council about it, as she wasn't able to do so, and she might travel already on to Fawnskeep in the next days, and they should try to remind them of this danger. So
you're asking your dad to inform the council
yes,
and urge them to build up defenses?
yes, she tells him what dangers she told already once, what she experienced and so on, but now she tells also of the demons and how dangerous it could get.
Alright, well, how long do you spend there?
Most likely 4 hours to explain all the whole situation and explain how important it is.
So you're going to take exactly as long as them. I think you can roll a d4 for that, because they have a set amount of time for stuff, but you don't really.
Sure. 3 hours.
Alright. Now what?
And after that I head to the tavern, as I should wait for the letter, which I should receive. So I would be there when they come.
You would get the letter at about noon. It would be delivered to you by a courier. I would say about 12:30. So you get there about noon, and the letter comes about 12:30. It's a it's a letter that is stamped and sealed with the Queen's seal.
I detect magic on it, trying to figure out if there is more than just the Queen's seal in the letter. I try to detect magic. That's why I have the Archmage, because I need some spells to be sure that this letter is nothing which will get us into trouble. So, do I detect more magic than just the seal?
What would be more magic than just a seal?
Explosive rune, some psychic imprints of the exploding rune of Emptis, fire traps, things like that. You know, the regular things. How to start war. So, if
regular things to start war.
So I just detect magic. If I detect more than just arcane mark. Do I detect any other magic but the ping?
Well,
of
see,
arcane mark?
you can't specifically identify arcane mark over another magic. So how what I'm asking is, how would you be able to
use great to detect magic? That's why. That's why I should have said that. I'm using the 3rd level spell to great to detect magic. I get information about the spells.
You have greater detect magic
Yes.
on his list right now. If I would, I mean,
yes. That's
or do
because
you just
that was why I used my Archmage, just to have that spell.
Just burnt a 3rd level spell slot, Aaron. Congratulations.
I don't see that on your list here.
Yeah, that's because
I don't even see 3rd level spells on your list.
That's because Archmage. The Archmage is the one who allows me to use Mesmerist as my progression and take 2 spells out of every level I land because of that progression.
Okay, but you just pull that one out of your butt. I don't think so.
Oh no, that's why I use the Archmage. I can also
Well,
send you.
I mean, you didn't give me any kind of information about a spell list or anything like that. I mean, you just pull. Oh, hey, yeah, I just happen to have detect magic.
I can.
Oh, that's not enough. Oh, I happen to have detect magic greater. I don't think so. I'm not buying that.
Well, I mean, even in that case, I'm pretty sure she would be able to detect that there are different kinds of magical auras on the same thing. Like, she knows what arcane mark is. What?
No. I'm going to read you this. The strength and location of each aura. Yes, you can detect number of different magical auras. If the items or creatures bearing the auras are in line of sight, you can make a knowledge arcana to determine the school of magic involved in each. So you can detect if there's multiple auras, and if you can see the items creating the aura, you can make a knowledge arcana to determine what it is.
Exactly.
So it's a sealed enclosed letter. So you can detect magic on it. Well, I will give that you had detect magic, but let me read detect magic greater before I even consider letting you just have that in your spell list by, not saying anything.
Okay, yeah, it's not that much better. This is standard action.
Oh, let me read it. I'll read it. Thank you.
I don't know which spells I use. I use for level 1. One spells out something. I don't know anymore. Oh wait, I put them already in. Yeah, everything is there, but my cantrips, which I gained by that. I don't care about the cantrips.
Yeah, you want to pull some shit out of your ass, I told you, you need to tell me shit like this so I can be prepared for it, or else we're just going to sit here while I read it.
Yeah, I should have said. I actually thought it was clear why I used Archmage. And that's why I beat him. Because he's an asshole. But he's useful for these kind of things. Divination. I thought also for a moment that will use him too for clairvoyance. But I most likely get kicked my ass for doing so. For scrying at the queen. So I only used them. These. I could actually also use something else to detect magical auras. I just remember. Because all cold skill unlock. Yay. I can also read magic auras with my cold skill unlock perception. I need to be careful when I use Letters of the Queen. After I saw that red aura.
Alright. So after reading this thoroughly, you do not detect any magic. You can roll a spellcraft as well.
Okay.
Or, yes. Yeah, no.
It's a spellcraft, I think, yes. It rings. Wait, I need to look. My bonus is A3, so yeah.
Did you say your bonus was 83?
No, that's just my bonus. 15.
The fuck you mean
Because
your
I get a
bonus is
plus.
83?
I get a +3 because I'm Archmage. I get +3 intelligence on all intelligent rolls. On intelligence skills, so yeah. That's what the Archmage does, for the most part. He's good for knowledge.
At least he doesn't have double intelligence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. He's not as intelligent as Kenda, or useful as a spirit.
You do not detect any magic.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Then I'll just take it and go to that tavern.
Well, you were in the tavern when they delivered it to you.
Oh yeah, okay. Then I'll just sit in the tavern.
So,
It was about 12:30.
so she's sitting there when Alkender happened, that kind of.
Yeah, she'd be sitting there.
Yeah, okay.
We're going to take a break now.
Okay.
All right, before we start this
5
back
minutes.
up, what does the librarian look like?
She looks like
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
She looks like an elf.
Looks like an elf, so pretty good.
Good-looking elf, ugly-looking elf.
There's no such thing as an ugly looking
I don't think
elf.
there are ugly looking elves.
Have you
Yeah, there are.
Have you seen Capel?
Alright, taking a break.
There are ugly looking elves because they don't get +2 charisma in Pathfinder.
I
But
guess.
Kitsune do. We'll talk into elves look far better than Kitsunes.
I mean, no, like.
Yes.
What's it called? No, I understand what you mean, but like, you know, you can be good looking and also, but just not be, you know, have a commanding presence or just be.
These are
outlandish.
elves. They are most of the time superior than all other races.
Exactly.
They are leading almost all races, sadly. And they're
Exactly.
like, oh yeah, you're an elf. You're awesome. I'm sorry.
So like, a normal elf is still probably a good bit more, you know, attractive than a
You rather
human.
take an elf that for the most jobs than no other things. At all. That's a Pathfinder. That's sad. We'll talk where else. Actually, ranks of order, how you take people. Serpent folk, always the first one. You take always the serpent folks. After that, you take always Dalsmears and Tieflings, and then you take the elf. Just because the reputation. Well. I bet some people would also take the Cancer Fast if they need to do war against something. It's funny how Careful has too many things. Just because of our spirits. But the sad thing is because we don't have anymore a wizard, I actually am the only one who can use divination. Am I? Am I not?
Hmm. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Divination is so important in campaigns. Damn it. Okay, I go back to listen to music in the background.
Do
That's
that.
my fall sleep. But look, I'm not that tired today.
No, that's good.
That might be the tea and the drugs. With drugs, I mean medicine, so.
Don't worry, we weren't thinking anything else.
Some people don't understand when I do that joke. Then I mean real drugs. Damn. Yes.
No, but they're stretchy. Alright. Can you actually change your status to AFK?
Who?
I'm
Change?
saying, is it possible to change your status to AFK?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I figured as much.
For example, I can do it now fast. Profile. Some, for example, currently always Zolar seems to be not online, although he's online. Yeah. No, I am AFK. On. I'm offline. They should be all know offline on all your screens.
Yeah, let's all go offline.
Yep.
No, not
So
really. That's not. I just want to mess with Elor, like he's fooling anyone.
I think, yeah, I think he's playing World of Warships.
Clearly.
Yeah. Oh, he's AFK. He really AFK, but I'm not sure.
Anyway.
And I think our session is already. It's actually only 2 hours now, the session.
Yeah.
But we got some things done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we can stop there if you guys want.
No, we
Because
don't want to stop.
The thing is, we need Krotos. We don't need Ares for the book. For the plan. That's a problem.
Yeah,
I think-
okay, I guess we would have to
I think
wait.
we shouldn't, because if Aaron plays Krotos and the lady, first of all, I think it will get confusing for him as well as us. When he's he knows what he technically knows what the lady wants and what Krotos does, so it's hard to differentiate that at some point. It's hard to make a DM play an important PC and an important NPC.
I want my letter!
You want your letter? Is that what you said?
I want my letter.
Well, don't write letters so damn fast. You're acting. Never mind. I think I told you before, overeager is never good.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's been a few days anyway.
Alright. Well, yeah, okay, we're gonna hold off there for now. Let Nurmon get a little bit more sleep, you know, not work him too much
I
tonight.
have cold living. I cannot sleep. That's a problem.
Yeah, I'm sure you vampire.
I'm sorry. I had.
Oh, yeah,
so
but
much
did you-
blood today?
Did you look at the journal, Aaron? Look at the journal.
Jesus, I'll look at the journal when
No,
I'm
just
ready to...
just look. Just look. It's
Oh my god.
It's really good.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh my
fine.
god. Bringing
Don't
up the journal.
Don't look.
Alkinder's journal. It's gonna be on everyone's thing to see. Where's your journal? Alright, let's see.
Just go to the end, the very end.
I got it. Yeah, I'm reading the end. Solicited the rumored sexy librarian is not just an old desert. He's trembling. No, you need to put it in the line that you put about horror for knowledge or whatever. That made me laugh out loud for real. I was like, ask my wife. I was loud as shit laughing at that.
Just said that he said that he didn't want to be a slut for knowledge.
Exactly.
Slut for knowledge, Alice, it is. That was great. You better put that one in there too.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's brilliant. That conversation, I swear to God, I couldn't contain myself. I'm gonna watch it at work, and people are gonna look at me funny because I'm gonna be laughing out loud again.
Well, thank you. I'll be here all week.
Anyway, that will end the stream for tonight's RP session.
Oh, we're done now?